Welcome to episode 3 of the Immigrant Diaries. Within weeks of burying her cousin, another storm hit. Amaka's company collapsed. Their biggest investor had pulled out. Salaries were suspended. Staff were sent home without pay. And just like that, Amaka lost her job. And then her mother fell ill. It was cancer. Treatment was expensive, too expensive. Amaka had to sell her car. She sold her jewelry. She sold every investment she had made. Still, they were not enough. Her mother looked at her one evening and whispered, "Don't cry, my daughter. I have seen the God who lifted you. You will be fine." But Amaka wasn't fine. Her mother died in her arms 3 months later. At the burial, as people left and the chairs were folded away, her father held her hand. His grip was weak, but his words were firm. "My daughter," he said, "this country is squeezing you dry. Go, help your siblings from abroad. Start again." And that was when Amaka made her decision to relocate. 2 suitcases, barely 200 pounds, and a heart full of hope. That was all Amaka carried as she boarded a flight to the United Kingdom. She had secured admission to study for a master's in international finance. It was very expensive, but she had paid with everything she had left. Life in the UK was harder than she imagined. The weather was cold, the accent was difficult, the system was overwhelming. She worked night shifts as a warehouse, early mornings at a cafe, and during the day she studied like her life depended on it, because it really did. She barely slept. Sometimes she cried alone in the library toilets, but she kept going. 2 years later, she graduated with a distinction. On the day she wore her gown and cap, she whispered to the sky, "I did it, Mama." But her joy was short-lived. She applied for jobs at banks, consulting firms, financial institutions. She sent out over 100 applications, and the rejections kept pouring in. "You are overqualified. You are underqualified. No sponsorship available. You're not a cultural fit. Unfortunately, unsuccessful." The hope of a new beginning began to feel like another dead end. There was a clock in Amaka's room, but it wasn't just telling time, it was telling status. Her student visa was about to expire. Just 2 months left. And still, there was no job with sponsorship. She panicked. Her savings were almost gone. The only choice she had left was to apply for a graduate visa, just to buy more time. So she had to spend the money left in her account to pay for the fee of the graduate visa. 2 more years, she thought to herself. Then one afternoon at a Nigerian store, she met a friend named Ify. "Girl," Ify said, "forget the big jobs for now. Get your care certificate. That is how we all started." Amaka hesitated. "Care work? After everything?" But she soon found herself in scrubs, pushing a wheelchair down a hallway that smelled of disinfectant and boiled vegetables. Some residents were kind, others yelled, some spat at her. She cleaned up after them, bathed them, held their hands when they cried. And then, at a friend's party in Kent, she met a guy named Akin, a health worker, already 1 year into his 5-year visa. Gentle, quiet, understanding. They started talking, and something inside her, something that had been broken for so long, began to breathe again. If you have enjoyed this story so far, thank you for listening. Please share with your friends to follow and listen, and watch out for more new episode drops every week. Thank you.